MaplePulse. You write a message, you think it sounds good, you send it out, then you find out it didn't land. That happens because we test our messaging on ourselves or on people who think like us. MaplePulse lets you test your message on AI personas built from real Canadian data. Let me show you the full flow here. Two fields, who you're trying to reach and what do you want to say. Three modes, focus group, A/B test, and survey pretest. Let me walk you through focus group first. I'm gonna pick Costco shoppers in Canada. Also pick some messaging from the Costco website itself. So I typed in Costco shoppers in Canada, and the system built the panel. Look, the suburbans, families, retirees stocking up, small business owners buying in bulk, different ages, different incomes, provinces, each one pulled from real consensus data. I didn't set any filter. The system figured out who shops at Costco on all by itself. Let's hit continue. Now each persona reads the ad and reacts. Watch them come in one by one. This one likes them. This one feels like it's awkward. This one is pretty neutral about it. This one also doesn't like the messaging. We go any further, I can review the reaction. If any of them feel off, I can uncheck them. The system also auto flags. For now, to keep the low quality ones off. For now, I'll keep most of this. They look solid for now. I'm going to hit continue. And here's a summary. You get to see the average sentiment and also the tone distribution. How many found it appealing versus generic, and some of the common flags. This is your dashboard. One screen, the whole story. Now hit optimize. Now this is where it gets really useful. The system takes the reactions, figures out what fell flat, and rewrites the message. Look, it kept the core Costco membership, but it made more specific. It gave you the details of why it did what it did, and you can see all the reasons over here why it did. So in the next screen, you see the same panel now reads the newer version, and then the scores change. Some of them have gone up and some of them have gone down. So let's look at the summary. Here you can see few of them have gone up, few of them have gone down. Apart from the sentiment score, there are other calculations also, relevance and natural tone. So here's the final summary. Here's our payoff as well. Here's the original message on the left and the improved message on the right. Looks like our relevance have gone up while average sentiment has gone down slightly, but everything else remains the same. And here's the reason for everything. So that concludes the testing. Let's move on to the second, the A/B test. Let me pick up a target audience and a test run over here. A/B mode is set for like testing out two headlines using the same panel and see which one picks the best. So now it's doing the panel building phase. We can see and check off the people that we don't think will fit this A/B testing group, and we can continue over here. Now you can see the reactions coming through, and at the end, looks like we have clear winner over here, variant B. So that concludes the A/B testing. There is a one final element as well, the survey pretest. Let me load it with some. Here are the list of tests, the questions that you're about to ask your panel. You can pre-test it over here before taking it over them. Let's run it through the panel. Again, you can select some of them and continue. Here's a panel who's detailing all the details and they're coming up with their opinion. There's a lot more details and suggested improvement on based on what the panel has come through. We can read through all of this. I'm not going to go through all these details right now. Let's do a rapid fire of all it is that. Here's my favorite thing about this. The panel selector is very intelligent and it can pick the right panel at the right time. Here I picked Filipino nurses in Alberta, and you can see everyone is in Edmonton, Calgary, and everyone is a registered nurse. You can do your tests over here. Let's do another one. Hockey parents. We have hockey parents over here, the family oriented hockey parents, and the concerns are about youth costs. So that's what our panel is. Sometimes it picks people outside the range. Something like a 78-year-old female may not be a right person. You can uncheck them and continue with your panel discussion. Let's look at another one. Gen Z as well. Gen Z professional in Toronto. They are, I'm anticipating a panel coming from a lower end of the age. As you can see, the age is 18 to 17, and here are the people. Let's look at another extreme other end of it. Snowbirds who want to spend their winters in Florida. Now I'm anticipating more elderly to be picked over here. In fact, they are. Let's look at very ethnicity group. Here, Muslim Canadians. We have German origin, Colombian, Irish, African Canadian, Pakistanis, Lebanese. This looks like a wide variety of audience. I would not think this would be appropriate. So I'm going to remove that and continue with that. Let's look at the final one. New parents in Toronto, in Vancouver. I mean, as you can see, the system does the work for you, and then you can run your whatever you want. Again, I want to take an honest take on this one. These are not, these are all AI personas, and they are not real people. They're built on real data, but they're still synthetic. So think of it like a spell checker for your messaging. It catches blind spot before you go live. Your first step, but not the last one. So that's Maple Pulse for you. Describe your audience, test your message, and get a better version back. You can find this at maplepulse.sshub.dev. Do test it out and let me know how you feel about it. Thank you.